Good morning, Stephanie Cameraman, the Stock Whisperer, here with today's daily dark pool whisper for July 19th. So past two days have been amazing. The whispers rocked yesterday. Hope you got gold, oil. Those were fantastic trades. If not, I got some new ones for you. If you haven't downloaded my dark pool app yet, you got to do it. www.thedarkpools.com. It's only $19.99 a month. All right, let's start with the SPY. So we had a lot of major earnings. Yeah, but we haven't really moved anywhere on the SPY. We're only up about 51 cents. This 300 level is huge. This morning, we are going to be bullish above 300 and 3/8, 0.37. Now we did test it. This is legitimately would be the second test today if we can break above it. But we went to it, pulled back, and now we have this second test. If we can close above it strong today, that's going to be bullish. But let's see if we could do it. We went up there early in the morning. All right, went close, but could not break through it. So let's see what happens there. I'm going to be bearish below 298.75. You can see we're really close to the 4 and the 8 here. This is going to be a brick wall of support after the first 10-15 minutes. If we break below that, then I can see a downward move. But if not, watch that 300 and 303/8 level. Really, really key. So let's go to the E-minis. E-minis pretty much same situation, just is above the 3,000 already, but we're going to use 3,005. And I'm going to be bearish below 29.97. Now you'll notice on the whisper, I've put retracement to the pivot, or I've put retracement to the 8 EMA. Yeah, I just want to let you know why those are my targets, and that when we hit those major pivots and 8 EMA or 4 EMA, computers are loaded to buy there today. These move every day, so just be aware of that. Put them on your chart. If you don't have them, put them there. Trust me, you're going to love them. So on the E-minis, we'll be bearish below 29.9750. Let's go to the Russell. The Russell, let's check out this daily chart. All right, we did hit, right, that 8 EMA, and we pulled down. So that's why I'm going to be bullish above 155.25. Yeah, then the coast is clear. There's really no resistance on the daily chart. We're going to be bearish below 154.25. We did get a real-time print yesterday on the Russell. We haven't really gotten any major dark pools, but 154.72, and that's exactly where we are right now. So watch that level. You got to take what you can get, right? So the QQQs, we had a 1 million real-time print on that one at 191.43. We're way above that. We'll be bullish above 193.62 today. Coast is clear above there. Bearish below 192.87. Oil futures, these have been rocking. The oil has really been a great trade. We took the USO trade in boot camp class yesterday, and that rocked. There's so many different ways you can trade oil, but I do like to focus on these futures. And you can see we've been trying to hover right here on this pivot. This is really, really key. I just want to show you the weekly chart. This is a very key support level going all the way back. All right, all the way back to 2017. 2015, it was pretty key. Right? And we bounced off of it right now. So that's why it's really, really important. I'm watching to see if we will close below that. If we do, that's going to be uber bearish. Let me just go to that 5-minute chart. All right, so the levels today, I looked at the pre-market volume between 55.89 and 56.40. So we're going to be bullish above 56.50 and bearish below 55.75. So pretty much Yeah, bullish above, a little bit above here. We'll hit that R1 level. And bearish below here. And then, of course, watch this level. Yeah, if we don't hold that, we'll go all the way back down to here and so forth. We'll just take it level to level. The gold futures. Yeah, I got to show you this. This is crazy. Hope you guys are in this gold trade. I've been screaming gold since April. Met the biggest prints I've ever seen on gold in April. On IAU, you can go back and search for those tweets that I pushed out. They were insane. This is a key level, and it's Friday. We have never, ever closed above this. Well, it's been quite a long time. We did back here. 3 years ago, we did, okay? But in the past 3 years, we have been unable to close above this trend line. And look where we are right now. Yes. Let's see how we close, though. It could be a long day. We could up thrust once again with the big wick, but this is pretty monumental. So pay attention to gold. All right, so today we're going to be bullish above 1442.50 and bearish below 1437.50 for a retracement back down to this S1 level. And hold on a minute. Just want to show you my daily chart. Okay, so this is really key. You know, the further away we get from the 4 and the 8 EMA, the more we want to retrace back there. 1450, $50 increment levels are always big. Computers are loaded to sell there. Pull back. If we can break above that in the future, that's going to be uber bullish. But now it looks like it wants to retrace back to support first, where there'll be buyers. So that's really what I'm looking at in the bigger picture. All right, let's go to individual stocks because I have tons of them this morning. Holy cow. You know what happens when I wake up at 2 a.m.? We have lots of whispers. Okay, so Microsoft had earnings. We're going to be bullish above 141.50. And this is where I like that trend trade. Watch the 15 EMA 5-minute chart after the first 15 minutes. If it's above it, closes above it. Then it's going to be a gap and go. If it closes below, pop and drop scenario. But use these levels, 141.50 bullish above and 140.50 bearish below. We could have a retracement trade down to this 4 EMA right here. All right, but right now we're actually sitting right on this trend line. I love to draw trend lines. And so this is going to be really key to watch to see if we stay here or if we drop below that. So let's go to MU. This is always on my whisper. Has a lot of pre-market volume and it's been hot lately. Bullish above up. It already started moving. 45.25. All right, and you know what? It's hitting my target, 45.46. Why did I pick that level? I'm sure you're wondering, right? Well, I'm going to show you. There's always a reason, and it usually has to do with a pivot. Right? See here, this is a Camarilla pivot, boss pivot, and we just hit it, and watch as we will probably pull back a little bit. So watch this 45.50 level. Yep, that'll be another bullish above level. If we can break above that, then 45.80, 46, 46.15. Let me just put this back. All right, now you know my secrets. Let's go to AMD. AMD, we're going to be bullish above 33.50. And we're going to be bearish below 32.80. Now, I want to show you something called a high volume doji. Thank you. Robert, a.k.a. the Rockstar Trader, sent me a message on Facebook this morning at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Steph, by the way, there was a high volume doji on AMD. Only my traders will do that. And yep, here it is. High volume doji. I love it. This is so for swing trading. I'm always bullish if we close above the high of this doji and bearish if we close below it. So those are really key. I just took it a little bit further with the 50 level. So if we break above that, that's going to be bearish. And I'm going to be bearish below 32.80 for a day trade down to 32.50. But for a swing trade, going to be bearish if it closes below 32.42 because the battle happened here in this candle. The bulls versus the bears on high volume. Let's see who's going to win. If we close above it, the bulls win. Below it, the bears win. We have earnings July 30th. So we can still trade it into next week using next week's options because they expire the 26th. So that's the good news. Love it. Thank you so much, Robert, for sending me that message. And by the way, this is his baby. He trades this every single day. This is why I put it on the whisper when it looks good. All right, let's go to Apple. Apple also had a decent pre-market volume. We're going to be bullish above 206.50, bearish below 204.87. There's a seller on the ARCA book at 207. He's still there. Yeah, there's also a guy at 206.50. See that? 1,100 shares. I know it's not a lot, but it's a big level, and that's why I'm bullish above that. It also has earnings July 30th after the close, so we can still trade this into next year. Let's go to GDX. How do we trade this today? Well, I'm going to be bullish if it can break above 28.20. And I'm going to be bearish if it goes below 27.46. And that'll be a retracement trade. Not like bearish, because I still love gold, but it just doesn't go straight up. If it does break below the 4 EMA, then there'll be a move down to the 8 EMA. So we'll watch very carefully. We did have a large print yesterday at 27.24. So we could retrace and retest that print. So we'll see. That's a popular pattern. FCX. It's been a while since this has been on my whisper. We just went above that older print, $11.34 this morning. So bullish above 11.40. We just pulled above that. 11.50 is my target. Then 11.55, 11.62, 11.75. We have room to go all the way up till we hit these moving averages up here. So we shall see, and we'll definitely be trading this one today, I have a feeling, in the boot camp. SLV, thank you, E-Man, for calling out the whisper on this one. So silver, it's a slow mover, but we've had mega prints, and silver is on a tear. But you know, normally it does move slow. But I want to show you something: the weekly chart. I know most people, if they're day traders, don't look at a weekly chart. You should. That's my secret. I look at the bigger picture, and if we have resistance on the bigger picture, you definitely want to know that. We have a 200 simple moving average right here, okay? So that's why we went right there. It's a magnet, and usually it's a rubber band. It'll move off of it, move down. And so if we break above that 1540, we can stay above that. That's going to be uber bullish. That's a breakout above the 200. So watch that level. If not, we could retrace, but I will be bearish below 1520 for a retracement. Let me just remove that. Down to this 4 EMA. All right, so there's a little trade there, and then if we break below there, there's another bigger trade retracement down to the 8. So we'll just watch level to level on that. Let's go to Schlumberger. It had earnings, and we did recently have prints on that at 39.80 and 39.90. Somebody definitely knew something ahead of earnings, and they traded it last week. Definitely. We see this all the time. But today we're going to be bullish above 39.62. I'd like it to break above this 8 EMA. Have some room there. And I'm going to be bearish below 38.50. If we break below this simple 30, this orange moving average, then there's room to go back down again. So we may retest those prints. So I did put that here, retracement to print. Kind of highlight that. All right, it's a possibility. That's why I have these as my targets, because that's where the dark pool was trading, to see if they want to sell more. If they don't want to sell more, we go above 40, right? That's going to be uber bullish at that point. So CLF has a lot of volume this morning. Cleveland Cliffs, we are going to be bullish above 1137 and bearish below 1094. Crowd. Susan called this out this morning, early in the morning, but Susan, I just wanted to wait till volume came in so I can get my bearings on it. So we're going to be bullish above 87.50. We just tested it, pull back. So if we have another test, right, after the market opens, yep, that's going to be bullish. Bearish below 85. That's a really key level. So if we can't hold that, we could have a retracement trade at least down to 80. AIG had a big print. AIG. Watch this weekly chart as well. All right, so we hit an upper trend line on this weekly chart, and we hit the 200 simple moving average, and we had a big print yesterday. Sellers at the top. It could very well be. I just like to keep an open mind. So we're going to be bullish above 56.25, bearish below 55.40. It could splash a little bit, but you definitely want to keep your eye on AIG. Let's go to the next one. Got just two more. OIH. We had another big print on that. 1379 yesterday. So we're going to be bullish above 1413. Retracement to the 8 EMA. Let me just show you that a little bit bigger, right? So if it is buying, we could retrace back up to a brick wall. If it's selling, look out below. We'll be bearish below 1375. And AT&T. Got lucky on this one yesterday. Yeah, a lot of us had these 33 puts that we had bought a couple days prior, last week. And I thought they were going to decay and be worthless, and bam, you never know. They came back to life yesterday. We actually did well on them. And then we hammered, okay, high volume hammer. And now we're going up to resistance here. But we had a print yesterday, 33.09. Buyers at the bottom. Yep. But the question is, how far are we going to go? So I'm going to be bullish if we can break above the 8 EMA. We could have a smaller trade up to 33.40, but 33.50, this is the bigger trade with no traffic. Bearish, however, if we pull back down, retest the print, and go below 33, I will be bearish and will most likely move down to here. So there you have it. Those are your daily whispers. Until next time, happy trading.
No thinking, that's my secret.